Just gently connect to your in and your out breath now. And feel how your breathing starts to slow down with maybe 10%, and just relax a little bit deeper into your body now. Connect to your heart chakra, and very gently start expanding this heart energy to 6 feet in all directions, forming a sphere of heart energy around you. You're in your own heart energy. And whether you can see this visually on the inner or you simply intend it to be, both are perfect. Expand this energy now all the way up to Source and all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth, and this forms your pillar, your tube of energy, which defines you, your energy, your higher self, your God presence, your soul, from all that is. And everything is connected, but you are uniquely you as well. And just start breathing up and down this pillar, which is 6 feet in all directions, from your heart, from your core, and very gently feel how you fall a little bit deeper into that meditative state, a little bit deeper into relaxation. Now we're just going to call in the support teams now for our journey today. We ask for the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the karmic board to merge deeply and fully with us now through all dimensions of our fields. We ask for our God presences, our guides, our ascension councils to merge with us through all dimensions of our fields. And we ask for the highest of the highest of the highest to be shown here for all of us in our here and now. Today, Archangel Metatron will be joining us for a very special journey, and he is offering to assist you and all of us with a very special clearing today. And this clearing will be all about a designated space, a space of your choice. And it can be your room, the room where you live, or your apartment, your house, or your property. Those are the energies that will be cleared today, and Metatron will take us through a process of cleansing this energetic field. And he says this cleansing can be used whenever you want and as often as you want. If you feel the energy field around you is particularly thick for whatever reason, perhaps due to themes you are moving through in your life, perhaps simply due to the environment where you are in or you are traveling, or whatever it is exactly, you'll know when the energy is a bit thicker, he says, and you can do this meditation, this journey, whenever you want. To start this journey, he says, he would like you to designate the space that you need some assistance with. Now, this can be something like a room, or a one-bedroom apartment, or your full apartment, or a house, or a property, even a very large property. And he says he'd like you to stick to one of these today for the techniques he'll be sharing, and the cleansing he'll be doing with his teams will be specifically focused on assisting you with this. And he says it's important to see cleansing as, for instance, having a shower or a bath. And it's merely about cleansing these energies. He says don't be too attached to having to get rid of anything. It's like having a shower. You turn on the water, you have a shower, and you're clean again. That's how he would like you to view this journey, this meditation, the tool he is offering you. He says not to get too attached to having to clear out all sorts from your environment all the time. There's no need for that. See it as a heavy-duty cleanse, but think lightly of it. Well, this will empower yourself, he says, and will understand the more you get used to these energies, the more you will be able to hold that yourself and this meditation, and he is always there to assist you. So now that you've chosen what space you would like to cleanse, just hold this space in your intention now. Perhaps you're in this space right now, or perhaps it's a space that is in a very different space, in a very different spot, even on the planet. So whatever space it is, hold that in your mind's eye now, hold that in your attention. And the first thing Metatron says that he and his teams are doing for you is to seal the perimeter of your space. What he means by that is to energetically seal this dimensional space, so it is clear what area and what space is actually being cleansed and being upgraded in its energy frequency. Metatron says, what type of energies can be cleared from your space? Well, he says, often thought forms can get stuck in spaces, and they can be less than positive thought forms, or old belief structures that are thought over and over and over again in a space create a structure to be locked up and create a certain energy frequency to be locked down, which means it's very hard to raise beyond that field if the cleansing isn't done. Other things are portals might be open where different energies enter in through, and it's no need for those to be open any longer in your space, and these energies are really not important in your life, nor do they belong in your field. Other options are that there's energetic cords attached to these spaces, whether it's your room, your apartment, your house, your property, and these, if they are negative cords, unhealthy cords to other people, other places, aren't needed either. So these are the energies that will be cleansed today, Metatron says. So simply breathe up and down your pillar, relax, and be open now to receiving these gifts that he offers you. So the perimeter has been sealed, and he places a beautiful, clear quartz crystal in each of the corners of the space. Now this will be very different depending on the space that you are in. If you were in a room, for instance, he is placing a clear quartz crystal in each of the corners of this space. If you are working with a property, he is in fact placing it at all corners of the property. And he is now gently activating these clear quartz crystals, and they are going to very, very gently start by holding the matrix of the space we're clearing more strongly energetically, and they're very gently going to start drawing in the first layers of frequencies that no longer serve you, that no longer serve your soul, your higher self, or simply cluttered energies, cluttered frequencies. It's like vacuuming the floor, basically cleaning and clearing everything up. So simply breathe up and down your pillar and gently relax as this starts to happen for your designated space, your designated apartment, room, house, or property. And again, land is included as well, Metatron states, within a property. Your higher self and your soul will be very clear with you what space you will be working with. So these clear quartz crystals have a point on them pointing at the core of the space or the core of the property. And they're all starting to draw in this first layer of these energies that need transformation. And very gently he says, what you can start to do is sending out some of your heart energy into your space, whatever your space may be. Sending out your positive heart energies. And whether you see a certain color, it could be you simply see pink, or perhaps you see blue or gold, or whatever color it is. It could be rainbow, or it could be platinum, or diamond, or silver. Whatever energies you see emanating from your heart are perfect. And just simply send these out now through all sides, 360 degrees, up and down to all sides of your place, your space, your property, your room, your home, house, land. And this will assist the clear quartz crystals to recognize your exact frequency. And they'll be able to also recognize the frequency of your higher self, so that the energy can be matched to exactly what you need in your here and now, matching your themes, matching how you would like to feel, whether you like more calm energy at the moment and need it, or whether you like exciting, active energies because you're in a very excited external phase in your life, or you like to be more introverted and calm. Whichever energies they are, they will start to be matched to you, yourself, at the moment. Beautiful. And as this first layer is starting to be transformed, the next layer that needs transformation is being revealed. And Metatron states that this is actually basically removing or getting rid of any energies that don't need to be in your space. And they can be called entities, or they can be different energies that no longer serve you, or thought forms that are old, or not even your own, and it could be thought forms from those around you, or those that spend time in your space, or simply those that live in other spaces around you. Those are all going to be cleared out now, transformed and upgraded. So simply relax into that next phase of the process as well. And breathe up and down your pillar as these energies are being transformed or removed for you right now in your here and now, in and through your chosen space. Metatron shares that some of these energies will actually be moved down your pillar into the heart of Mother Earth for transformation. Others will in fact be moved up through the top of your pillar, and that's where they'll be transformed or relocated or removed. He says it's not exactly important for you to know what happens with these energies, but merely to hold the intention that they are being transformed or relocated, and to hold the intention of how you wish your space to be. Your higher self knows exactly what is in your best interest, and so does your soul. So following that guidance from your heart will be very clear, and this is how your space will be after this journey, after this meditation. Very gently now he starts to spin a spiral in your space, whether it's a room, whether it's your apartment, your house, or a property with land. And this spiral spins within the designated boundaries. And it starts to cleanse the next level of energies. It's pure, beautiful, crystalline light. If you can tune into it with your inner sight or simply feel it, you'll know that this is beautiful, pure, crystalline, white energy. And it spins at different rates for each and every one of you. For some, it will be like a whirling tornado, transforming and spinning energies. Others, it will be very slow and gentle, almost like a breeze, but it will have this motion of a clockwise spinning through your space. Some of the energies that need transformation will be moving down through the core of this whirlwind energy down to the heart of Mother Gaia. Others will in fact be whirled upwards, and others yet are simply transformed on the spot. Just relax into all of this. Let go of any thoughts, Metatron says. Let go of any expectations. Let go of any worries that you have. Offer those up as well. Any expectations of what the result needs to be. Any worries about the process. He says, hand it all over. Have faith in your higher self guiding this journey, guiding you to this journey, guiding you in this meditation, and the assistance from your support teams that know this is exactly what you need right here, right now, for else you would not be listening to this particular journey, Metatron says. Again, you are in the right place at the right time. Understand this and surrender into this process, and let go of anything that you no longer need, as you are very deeply connected to the space that you have chosen. It is in fact a representation in the outer world of who you are on the inside. And so this cleansing is symbolic for a cleansing of your inner as well. This whirlwind energy could slow down or speed up for you whatever is needed. And Metatron says he would like to introduce the third stage of this process now, which is actually an unraveling or a cutting of any negative cords that are attached to this particular space. He says they can also be your own negative cords in connection to this space. Perhaps you have created unhealthy cords, unhealthy energies with this particular space you were thinking of. And perhaps it's time for a change in that regard, whether it's simply letting go of your connection, your expectation of this space, or whether there's old energies there, old relationship energies, old friend energies, old parts of you that no longer feel like you. It's simply, you can look at this as an upgrading of this space, as a representation of who you are on the inside. And these cords, whether they're cords from others connected to this space, or between spaces that no longer serve you or are relevant in your life, these cords will be cut with your approval of this. You can simply acknowledge this approval, and Metatron and the teams will cut or unravel these cords that you have or that others have to this particular space that you are working with today. Beautiful, he says, and now you'll start to notice. It may look like your space is starting to transform. Your space may literally start to feel bigger, or of a different frequency or color. May even feel like you've been moved to a different space, or that your space has literally been relocated. And he says this is the reflection of the cleansing work that has been done and that is being done. And again he says, if the inner work hasn't been done by you, this cleansing can't represent who you are on the inner. He says you have been guided to this specific journey because your space needed an upgrading versus where you are on the inner. And he says, for some of you, upgrading your space will have the effect of upgrading your frequencies on the inner. He says, but there will be a very strong connection. Just breathe up and down your pillar as these whirlwind energies now start to take on different colors. And there'll be different crystals and crystal essences and liquid light colors moving through this whirlwind. See how the thickness of these energies starts to increase. It's busier now. And not only are their energies being cleansed now, but new frequencies are being added on to the energy of this space you are working with. You may see or feel different colors, different crystals, different liquid light essences moving through. They can be golds and platinums and diamonds. They can be all rainbow colors. They can be earthy pastel colors. And the teams of angels, archangels, and ascended masters working with us today, guided by Archangel Metatron, are assisting you deeply now in this retransformation of your space. The reason your space is being upgraded is because it is needed for the next phase of your journey. Trust that. Know that. And it is a reflection of your inner world. So you are being called to the next step on your journey. And your space needs to reflect this before it is working together with you. In fact, it is where you spend either your personal life or your working life, or where you spend a lot of time with others. Perhaps friends, your family, your loved one, or other beings working in group. Perhaps it's where you do your art, or where you do your spiritual work. And know that this transformation is literally showing you the changes, because the outside will mirror the inside. And as it is above, so it is below. So this is all being brought back into harmony now, and this will fit so much better in your life. It's like putting on a new jacket or new clothes that fit you perfectly and are exactly what you love. Beautiful. And notice now how everything starts to slow down. And Metatron says it's now time to ground all of these energies, to literally bring it into Mother Earth and ground these changes. What you'll notice now is the energy will stop being more of a whirlwind, and you'll notice more energies moving down your pillar and through the core of your space, through the pillar of your space, the energetic pillar of your space, whether that's at the core of your property, through the core of your house, through the core of your apartment, or the core of your room. Notice the connection down to Mother Earth and see very grounding colored energies moving down, greens and pastels, very naturey colors grounding, earthy colors really grounding this change down into the heart of Mother Earth. And Metatron also wants to offer you some extra protection of your space, if you care to accept this. And he loves working with platinum energy, so he will put a beautiful platinum membrane around your space. This is very beautiful, light protection, so that you can keep the energies that you've created now to how they really match your higher self and your soul. He says it's important to not see this as keeping everything out or keeping everything in. It's merely a membrane, which is a little bit like a filter. It'll filter and assist you to keep the space aligned the way you would like it to be. It's like going out into the rain with an umbrella. It'll keep you drier. So this is an assistance, he says. It's like a platinum membrane all around your room, your apartment, your house, your property, that will assist within this. And it'll feel very comfortable. It won't feel like a boundary, but will feel like an open membrane, which will assist you. And he says, very gently now come back into the core of your heart, into the core of your space, and bring all your energy back into your pillar. And he says all the stages of this cleansing and upgrading process have been completed. A protective layer has been added on for you. And again, you can do this process whenever you like, even if it's daily for a while, weekly, monthly, or whenever you're guided. And you will get more and more used to holding these type of energies yourself, and your outer space will become more and more a natural reflection of your inner energies. Metatron says, we will seal this up now. We ask for all this energy work to be sealed and to integrate with grace, ease, love, light, and empowerment. And we thank Metatron and the angels, archangels, and the other ascended masters for their assistance today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so be it, so be it. It is done.